No deal.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Thor and Strasburg duel on the mound next. Steven Strasburg is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Popped up. Adams is there. Makes the play, one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Mets out in front, 1-0. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
A speedy Trey Turner lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Adam Eaton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
In now is Anthony Rendon as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
This is in the air out to left field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Robinson Cano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Line hard to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Conforto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. Oh, and he misses it. The tag gets one onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Juan.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's hitless in 6 tries. First offering on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Now in the box, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Rosario rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Here's Howie Kendrick, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-0 the count. And this is line back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest. Ready now, Michael Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped up. Alonso has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Steven Strasburg. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead it 2-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch coming. Here it is. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Conforto leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Noah Syndergaard. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto moves over, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now is Adam Eaton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Anthony Rendon goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ahmed Rosario.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
into the box as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
In now, Wilson Ramos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Anibal Sanchez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bullet back up the middle. Eaton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Matt Adams now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Lifted in the air out to center field. Lagares is right there, 1 down. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Washington. Still down 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The third baseman. JD.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First offering on its way. Grounded weakly to the left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter.
Standing in, Peter Alonso. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Takes this the other way to right. Taylor is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Ryan Zimmerman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Zimmerman, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Turner goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Standing in now, Adam Eaton. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Wander.
Ready once again, Noah Syndergaard. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The pitcher, Noah.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. He's to his feet. Can he get it there? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center
now at the plate, Juan Lagares. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Mets go down. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. To his left, Alonso. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Adams. And Ben, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feeling up 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Grace has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Matt Grace.
Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
From the stretch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Soft liner to the right side, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Mets.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. At the plate, Robinson Cano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now, Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Jerry Familia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped him up. Alonso on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano has it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Riding in once again, Michael Taylor. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike 2 up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Coda Glover enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third base.
Striding into the box, J.D. Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Standing in, Peter Alonso hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. And here now is Wilmer Depot. Lifetime against Familia. He's 2 for 3.
Wilmer Depot.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. In now, Trey Turner. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
No outs, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. A ball and a strike.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The count now at 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Anthony.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Last strike now for the Nats. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Steven Strasburg was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.